Afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Watch the whip. Jim.
On first down, Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They only needed a few inches there on second, but forget the halfback dive. They were going for the big one.
I thought it was a good time to take a shot. You figure with their running game, if they don't get it there, you come back and run for it and pick up the first down. Go ahead and be aggressive. Try and get one downfield for a big one.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on third and inches.
58, come on. Hey, that's good.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Break up. 180. 54, Mike. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Hey, Shell. Kill.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Goff now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Now Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a third and goal situation. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
A loss of 6 yards brings up 4th and goal.
So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So that's one you almost never see at this level, a wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I could understand it, but it's almost like he heard a whistle or something that stopped his swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a second and long. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for defensive player of the year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he can vault himself right into the #1 spot.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist, twist.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Man, I got you. Front left, front left. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Let's go! Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Switch. Do. One left. One left. Check. Fresno. Go.
Check 49.
Alert 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
first down, Seattle.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss. That's DK Metcalf. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Gain of 12. First down.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Tight go. You go tight. You got alert.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Man left, man left. Hey. Hey, 76.
Goff. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. 3rd down here.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here I come.
A shotgun snap for Goff. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here I come again. Check 50.
Here's Wilson to throw again. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Let's go, baby. New turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball. Hey, 14, find it. Hey, check.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Shrink that ball. Good job right there. Slam. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Wilson now throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Move for team. 18. Get ready.
Again, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First and 10 at the 42.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. This pass from Goff to Everett, the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On first down, it's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And all the way down to the 5. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On first and goal, Gurley. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it second and goal.
The Seahawks 8-yard line.
Cut. 180.
To throw is gone. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Looking for Woods that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
One flip, one flip.
Mike 5-4. Here we go.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey. Shim. Joker.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Left side complete to Lockett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Here we go, G. Here I come. Boom. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
He don't know.
14. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey. Back.
Check nine.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a second and long. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
I got you, son. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Good job right there.
Kill.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Watch the run.
Showing it. Check it.
Forty.
Now it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
Fall back.
58, Hayward. 58 to Mike. It's our time. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Here we go.
14.
Lucky. Hey.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Touchdown, LA! Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting, because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Jennings was the one he was looking for.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football. And he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
That's what I do.
Right there, 54.
After the interception, here's Goff. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Now gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Cooks now in his second season with the Rams. He's had 4 straight years over 1,000 yards. He had 2 with the Saints, 1 with New England, and then he went over 1,000 again last year with the Rams. 80 catches, 1,204 yards. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Al Woods, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Ric Flair.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Third and long. It's gone. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. And down inside the 15 he goes. I'm just impressed he held on to that football. You're coming across the middle on the crossing route like that, absorb that contact.
All we talk about in today's football is trying to get the football away from the offensive player. Sometimes you just can't do that, and you have to finish a play off.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught by the rookie. It's Gary Jennings Jr. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Gun.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here we go. Left.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go 14. Punch left.
Pull together.
Throwing again. Wilson. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
36 power. Go.
58, come on. Big stop, G.
Throwing again here. Wilson. That's caught out right by Jennings. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Check out.
Go down.
Stay in open. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Quick.
Check.
On 1st down, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Check. Watch twist.
Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to go down again. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a fourth-quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here?
Hey, pick your game up. Shoot.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Goff on first down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Goff. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Goff now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 24-all. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Touch 50, touch 50.
It's going to be a long day. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check the backer, check the backer. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Gun. Keep moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Now Wilson going to throw again. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
36.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Check.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson finding some room at midfield. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Seattle.
He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Go.
Run left.
I got it. Slam. Check.
Check.
Right.
Now Wilson on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
58 for Mike.
Here we go.
Switch. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
To throw again. Wilson looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
58 for Mike. Go 58 for Mike.
All day. Rush in. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Wilson will throw again. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it. They don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
Hey, turn it up. Check three.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Seahawks, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6 and 7 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for L.A., any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4 and 9. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.